Arena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Que tuvo sueño lúcido. Esto es un sueño lúcido.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find her, Sorilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Las damas del bosque.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
mysterious mage herbalist.
A ver, y me dio un libro, ¿no? Ah, pero debe ser la misión, porque no está acá.
Well,
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
it's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Cuando perciba... Deambulando en la oscuridad... Ah, pues tiene esa misión. Ah, y allá había entonces un... Yo me acordaba de ese medallón, pero no me acuerdo dónde lo obtenía y era acá. Te daba Keika. Esto seguramente...
Nahalani's eye.
Sí,
Ought to use it.
Acá debe haber algo. Algo extra. No creo que sea la salida, digamos. La salida debe estar allá. Había más cosas. Ah, están ahí.
Interesting. Just wonderful.
Oh. A ver, una espada, ¿no? Nivel 5, espada de plata. Saca más, pero es mejor la que tengo. Bueno, igual no había la gran cosa acá, pero bueno, algo había.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Bien, a la derecha.
Vela Glan. We're certain to find something here.
Ahora quedamos con la misión de Keira. Ah, para el otro lado, ¿eh? Dijo para la izquierda. Ahora voy a encender acá.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Ah, esta parte, yo me acuerdo.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Hay que prestar atención, ¿eh?
Mind repeating the riddle?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Bien. Ese es el tercero. Para voy a guardar porque no me acuerdo que... por si le errás, si pasa algo. El primero que tenía... Ah, pero este también tiene... Este está tocando. A ver, voy a probar con este, ¿eh?
Lit up like a charm.
Ah, pero está... Ah, entonces este debe ser el segundo, ¿no? Porque estaba al lado del primero.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
El tercero que tenía una bestia, ¿no? Entonces este. Y el cuarto también tocaba como el segundo y estaba lejos del primero, que el primero era el de allá.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
La lámpara mágica. Ah, hay una nota ahí. Bueno, ya está. Ahora sí salimos de una. Y este lugar ya está, porque ya
We going?
develé la pared y todo eso.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it.
Hay una boira allá.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Está enamorada la hechicera.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Allá vi una boira. La invitación. A ver qué nivel es. Nivel 6. Tengo que hacer la del... Me salió esta. Utiliza... Tengo que hacer esa también. A ver para dónde estoy, porque ni me fijé. Ah, y al final acá... Voy ahí ya que estoy. Que me salieron nuevas, ¿no? Interrogaciones, ¿no? No sé. Acá está Keira, obviamente. También quería hacer la de las cartas. Entonces yo me equivoqué. Yo pensé que el... ¿Cómo se llama el...? Bueno, no me acuerdo. El lugar de poder estaba abajo, pero no. Está acá. O sea, está abajo, pero... accedo de acá, de esta estructura. Ruinas élficas. Ahí hay algo, ¿no? Me parece que acá había algo que por eso no. Ah, porque está a nivel... ¿Qué nivel está? Nivel 15.
Time to end this.
No, lo dejaré, lo dejaré. Acá fui, ¿no? Creo que vine acá. Que estaban los caníbales, me parece. Ya que estoy, podría hacer eso. No sé. Ah, voy acá, a ver. La misión de Keira también es nivel 6.
Take it easy.
Estos...
Giddy up.
No vine acá entonces.
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Acá también. Tengo el... A ver cuánto... Pero si pongo... Si pongo ese se va a salir el de acá. Podría poner este. Bueno, voy a ver si puedo irme con el... Por el ¿cómo se llama el acceso? No, allá hay más. Bueno, voy acá. El que más cerca me queda. Sardinilla.
That's it, Roach.
¿Y acá qué hay? Una ilusión, pero debe ser la que hicimos, ¿no?
Go, go.
Acá no hay ninguna cueva. Debe ser la ilusión que estaba dentro de la... de donde estaba el elfo. Ah, de la guarida del elfo.
Giddy up.
Ah, acá está ya. Ya seguía de largo. Este.
Rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
¿Con quién está hablando? Con el... Me parece que está hablando con el... ¿Cómo se llama? El adivino, es el que nos habló el varón. Que tenemos que ir a verlo también. Ah, está usando la lámpara.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ah, mira, ahora le puedo comprar todo.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world. Don't you see what's
En
happening?
realidad tiene razón.
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime.
Ese Radovid
Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them.
es muy racista.
Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Pero Radovid es un racista, es un inquisidor, digamos, de la iglesia, digamos, de nuestra realidad.
Changing the subject. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Ah, esto es para resetear las puntos de habilidad. Tiene de todo, lo que vos quieras tiene. Piedra rúnica. Ah, esta es una. Mira, esta flor era la que quería. Pero no tiene cartas. Ah, tiene unos libros. La logia de las hechiceras. Me lo voy a comprar esto. Después lo leo. ¿Ves algo me deben dar? Para ver.
See you, Kira.
Eran 3 libros. Acá están. Ah, eran como... estaban relacionados. Bueno, ahora vamos a la misión.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that